question is, I came here with my fellow workers. You came here with your fellow partners. Then you still brought security, private security. So come and do what? It's okay.
Visuals you're seeing there are visuals from Edo State, from the PDP secretariat as well in Edo State, and also the courts, and that's the election tribunal. Now, Edo State has now become an epicenter of political tension following shocking scenes of violence at the tribunal premises in Benin City. Now, members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, were allegedly or reportedly attacked by thugs during the ongoing hearing over the disputed outcome of the 2024 State Assembly elections. The chaos erupted near the tribunal, a supposed symbol of justice, as violence undermined the sanctity of the legal process. Now, this disturbing incident has further deepened the divide between the All Progressives Congress, APC, and the PDP, with accusations flying from both camps. Now, while the PDP claims that its members were deliberately targeted to silence dissent, the APC argues that the violence is being politicized to tarnish its image. Now, in another troubling twist, the Edo PDP has insisted that the party secretariat recently was invaded by alleged APC loyalists, just remaining its rightful property. The APC, however, disputes this as well, claiming it had acted within legal rights. Now, the dispute over the secretariat has added fuel to the fire of political discord in Edo State, and this has raised questions about the rule of law and the safety of political actors in a democracy.
Amid this turmoil, accusations of lawlessness and thuggery have dominated the narrative, leaving citizens concerned about the future of political engagements in the state. Now, to shed light on this incident and explore the wider implications for governance and also democracy in Edo State, we're joined by two distinguished guests: Jarret Tenebe, chairman of the APC Edo State Chapter, and also Anthony Ehilebo, special advisor on media to Asue Ighodalo, to share their perspectives on these troubling developments and also a way forward. Gentlemen, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now, Mr. Ehilebo, let me start with you. I'm wondering if you can provide a bit of clarity on what transpired at the tribunal premises in Benin City during the reported attack on PDP members. Your take on it?
Well, thank you very much.
From the video,
that's directed at Mr. Ehilebo, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us and giving us the opportunity to ventilate to the world. We take this very serious. The fourth realm of the estate is where we can safely ventilate. Within the last 3 months or 4 months, sequel to the elections of September 21, Edo State particularly has come under siege. There's been threats, violence, intimidation, and all of that. I'm particularly led by my co-guest here, Mr. Jarret Tenebe, Emperor Jarret Tenebe, as he calls himself. I think that we need to proceed as a state within the realm of the law. We, prior to this, have been inundated by his personal self, has on several forums threatened to come to court to harass both the petitioner, my principal, Dr. Asue Ighodalo, and our witnesses. He's been said on live TV to come, that he's coming to recover properties and arrest people who on an alleged murder of a policeman who we know when he was shot, these same individuals carried him into a vehicle instead of taking him to a hospital. I want to put this on record, that we are peace-loving people.
My friend, if this is why they brought me here, I'm going to get out of this.
It is unfortunate that he will not even allow me to speak. You can see the kind of character that he has his time to speak. And when he has his chance, he can defend himself.
Gentlemen, I will ask that we let each other finish speaking, and let's just keep our own conversation on track. Let's keep it so. Thank you very much. Anthony, if you'd continue and conclude.
Thank you very much I really am grateful that you're able to intervene in this manner. And it just goes to show what we're going through, that we're unable to speak, we're interjected, interrupted, constantly intimidated. But we're not people who are afraid. I'm from Igwebe. Igwebe is the known. Igwebe means the people of Ebe, the people of the sword, people who are courageous, who are warlike. But we take peace every time. We decided to go to court and ask for private security protection because we realized that the police in Edo State have become, to a large extent, numb. You will see that there are videos where the police tried to intervene when Mr. Jarret took laws into his hands and went and attacked the PDP secretariat. If we lived in a lawless society of chaos and anarchy, then it would be all right for anybody to just go anywhere and invade any property. But I dare say, even if I'm the landlord of any property, I do not have the right to go into that property while someone else is in occupation without valid court papers, without the bailiffs of the court enforcing. The only people in Nigeria today, not even the Nigerian police force, can go into any property without a valid court order, without a bailiff of the court who goes there. That happened. The next day, we went to court. This security, let me just land. These private security people were provided to just escort. We have about 15 SANs and some other lawyers who have expressed their fears based on the threats issued by Mr. Jarret. And we said, okay, we will get private security who will just protect our lawyers to court. One of our lawyers, 2 weeks ago, Wole Young SAN, was harassed by a certain asset verification. And you know, by the way, let me even state this. There is nobody except a court bailiff who can enforce the judgment of a court to go into any property. But you have people breaking into people's properties.
Mr. Ehilebo, now we've gotten the gist of your submission. Let's give the floor, the right of reply now to Mr. Jarret to reply. Mr. Jarret, there are videos and there are claims. We've seen the videos circulating on social media, and we've also heard from PDP's perspective. What is your response to that, and what's your account of what happened on that day?
Well, the video you showed just now, there is somebody who is carrying a gun. And I hope you saw that person very clearly. He's wearing Asue Ighodalo PDP's T-shirt, who was shooting and saying that they must give them their mandate. So I hope you know that that is not a PDP, is not an APC person, that is a PDP person. That was the first time in court. So if you have people like that behaving in that manner, then you should know that says it all, to know the kind of people that you are dealing with. The reason why I said I will get out of this whole thing now is because of this very character that is here. Because he uses his mouth to lie and say all manner of things that he wants to say. And I don't want to join issues with him as he's there. If I have to engage with somebody, I should be engaging their chairman or engage Asue Ighodalo, because myself and himself, we are not mates in all ramifications to start with. That's the reason why I say so. But go to the court. What business has the private security got to do in court? When the police are there that are in court permanently to provide security for the people. Who started this whole thing? They started shooting and they were captured in camera. Because they were captured in camera, this is not the first time. The last time, one of them was carrying bottle. They even injured our people. And I complained. I did a press release to complain about it. Even when this one was shooting, I also did a press release. Something is very clear here. I said it. This one, they are saying that a threat. There's nobody that is threatening anybody. What we are saying is that they killed a policeman at the airport during the campaign. And that policeman they killed, justice must be served. And we wrote petitions to the police. And we put all the names of the people. Fortunately, because of it, they are thugs. Those are the people they have as their agents and their witnesses. And we know that they are bringing them to court. I also want to tell him that by Monday, that's tomorrow, they will start calling their witnesses. We all come. I've told all the APC people to come to court. Any of them we see, any of all those witnesses we see, among the people that killed the police, we will catch him and hand him over to the police if the police cannot do their job. So when you talk of the secretariat, we have no business going to court to get us to enter our secretariat. When some few years ago, we needed to extend the rentage of our secretariat. That's this very particular secretariat in Airport Road. We needed to pay for extension of rentage. We contacted our National Working Committee, and they sent money to us to extend the rentage for 7 years, which we did. We had the receipt. 3 weeks after, Godwin Obaseki left APC. He left APC, and about 2 weeks after, he came to the secretariat with their thugs, with the help of police, and chased us out of that place. Destroyed our things, collected our vehicles, and left. And that time, I was not even in the party, I was even in PDP. That period, it was when Obaseki was coming to PDP, I left PDP to APC because I know that they are brood of vipers. I got to PDP, I became deputy state chairman, and I made a promise to the party. One, that I will work to ensure that we get the government in the state. No. 2, I will work to ensure that we recover our secretariat back. If you Google APC secretariat in Edo State, it will take you to that particular address. No. Meaning is our secretariat.
Right.
We wrote to PDP and told them that we were coming to take over our secretariat and that the chairman should wait for us so that he can hand over the keys to us. We went there quietly. We met the chairman. He was in the place. He was escorted out of that place, and we took over our secretariat. If you go that place now, beautifully painted APC again with all our flags there, and we'll remain there, and we will be there. And all right, nothing is going to take us out of that place.
So one thing is certain here. There are 2 things I took out from your submission, sir. The first one was that you've accused PDP of thuggery as well, citing that video of that young man who's wearing Asue Ighodalo's T-shirt, right, a branded T-shirt. Yes. But does that make him a member of the PDP by wearing that T-shirt? That's a question for just a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer. Okay. And then secondly, the occupancy of this secretariat in question, whether it's PDP or APC. One thing I took out of this is that there has been a bit of migration from one party to the other when it comes to the ruling elite or the political elite of Edo State. I'm going to give Mr. Ehilebo a right of reply to the accusation of thuggery from Mr. Jarret. And then I'll also ask the both of you afterwards about the secretariat itself. Who are the real owners? But let's start with accusations of thuggery. Mr. Ehilebo, you have the floor.
Well, I mean, from the way Mr. Jarret has spoken, the denigrative words he used against me, I'll tell him, I'm a 16 years post-caller. I'm special advisor to Asue Ighodalo, former chairman of Sterling Bank. I have a right, and I've spoken with him on several platforms before this. But to address the issue of his, of that talk, you can see that the guy clearly was a script. He was playing out a script. Why would, I mean, the people in Asue Ighodalo's camp are intellectual people. How on earth? We are not talks. I'm not the one that said that is on live TV now, threatening to arrest or victimize witnesses in a case ongoing in court. And I'm glad that he's still making the same comments. He's still threatening our. But anyway, I'm not perturbed because it's out of.
I don't think there was any threat made.
He just made a statement.
There wasn't any threat. He stated his side of the story. I just wanted to go back on. We can do that actually.
His words. He said we are watching and we will arrest anybody that comes to give with evidence in court tomorrow. That was what he clearly said here.
He also said that they will be handed over to the police.
He left the court before this was addressed.
Mr. Anthony, let's clear this out. Yes. He said that they would be handed over to the police. Now, that's the authority when it comes to arrests. So he didn't make any threats.
To our witness, that is intimidation to our witness. If you are a witness and you are going to testify tomorrow and you hear this kind of comment, would you go to court? Let me be very clear to him. He left the court before this was addressed yesterday. This was addressed before the chairman of the tribunal, that this is the statement Mr. Jarret has been making around town. And the judge spoke to his lawyers and told them to talk to him, that he should stop making those kind of threats to people who are coming to give testimony in court. And we're not going to be intimidated. He should just bury that thought of intimidation. Nobody is scared of him. Nobody. I am not. None of our witnesses are. They are going to come to court. And this is what they did when we were going to tender evidence. They started threatening and panicking. And they thought that we didn't have evidence. This same man went to where we were trying to get evidence at INEC in Benin and threatened our lawyer. And there's even a post on Facebook where he threatened somebody, threatened someone's life. He needs to stop this. We're in a civilized society. Nobody is going to be intimidated in 2025, January, by somebody who is claiming that he's going to do this and do that. We're on live TV. We should have some decorum. Right. We should have some civility.
Mr. Ehilebo, let's to the question about the accusations of thuggery. Yeah.
I can tell you, no member. Why will anybody go and wear Asue Ighodalo's? And you can even see that T-shirt still has the tag on it. Watch that video. He was picked up by a van from the government house. Why would anybody even go and allow himself to be recorded wearing Asue Ighodalo T-shirt and shooting? You can tell that this is a very cheap stunt, something that nobody in his right senses. We've identified the individual. We've identified he's on the run right now. And he's not even anywhere closely related to us.
You've identified the individual, so who is he exactly?
There's a speculation that it's an estate something or room estate that works for a certain other individual that was in the court. And he's APC related. He's not, has no business with us. He has no member of Asue Ighodalo campaign will ever do that. We are too civilized, we are too advanced in thinking to go and carry even if you want to commit such an offense, if you want to do something like that, you will now wear Asue Ighodalo T-shirt and the face cap. Nobody is buying that table. Nobody believes what they are cooking up. This is the same man that sat down and said that Philip Shaibu, the former deputy governor, stole his wristwatch. Today they were sitting in court just yesterday together. It doesn't make sense.
All right.
Why don't we just try? If you say you've won the election, allow us to go to the petition tribunal peacefully. We have been unable, all our members have been operating in fear. Imagine saying that they didn't need, taking law into your hands and going to another person's secretariat, another political party's secretariat. This has not happened in the history of Nigeria. It has never happened that even in Abuja, the PDP secretariat is there. APC
all right, now, Anthony, let's move on to other matters now, Anthony, if you don't mind. Let's move on to other matters.
Just very quickly, I want to come to you, Mr. Jarret, and ask you about, this statements that you have been making that Mr. Ehilebo has pointed to both on Facebook and saying that this is something that you are notorious for. And I have to give you a right of reply because we have to stay balanced and fair. We are just trying to bring the facts out. Do you have proof that this person, this individual that we've seen in the video, who who had done on the branded T-shirt, is a member of the PDP? That's first. And then secondly, you have a right to reply to the statements made to your character by Mr. Ehilebo.
Well, madam,
I'm not madam.
First of all, I don't know the way every other person saw that video. That's the way I also saw it. And when I saw that video, I did a press release calming everybody and telling them that tribunal is the last hope of the common man and that it is not proper for what they are doing. That video does not belong to me. I don't know anything about the video. I saw the video the way you saw the video. The way himself saw the video is the same way I saw the video. The question is, whose T-shirt is that? Because I don't know who made the video. I don't know how the video got out. It must be press people that were there that did that video that is not that now went viral. So the point is, whose T-shirt is that? Don't they have T-shirts? You can Google and bring out their T-shirts. When APC now went to go and make T-shirts for their people to prove what?
Yes,
look,
they did.
They are known for that since the beginning of the tribunal. They came and I complained the first time. They fought our people, stabbed our people, and they were bleeding. We reported to the police. We even wrote petition to the police on this issue. And this is not the first time. And when this happened, we complained to the police. We drew the attention of the police to it. Look at what they are doing. So on the other one that is talking about intimidation, how did we intimidate them?
There's a video of you.
How did we intimidate them?
But there's a video of you at the PDP secretariat, right? And I have to ask you, this PDP secretariat, or this secretariat, let's put it as the secretariat, in quote. There are videos of you in the secretariat causing chaos. Hang on, I'm just trying to get to the question. Yes.
Madam, I am the one. I am the one that went to the secretariat as the chairman to take over our secretariat.
Why didn't you let the landlord
I want to tell you,
evict?
Madam, you Google APC secretariat in Edo. Let's know where the address where it's going to take you to.
So why didn't you let the landlord evict them?
These are people, these are human beings that when they were supposed to resume in the House of Assembly, they went to the House of Assembly, removed the roof of the House of Assembly. These are people, the same people, 14 members of the House of Assembly, 14 members for one full term, 4 years. They refuse to allow them to go into the assembly. It is known to everybody. It is known to everybody. It was that period they took over the secretariat from us. And you say we should not come back to our secretariat. We will be there. We are going to be there. That's our secretariat. In fact, I'm supposed to be, when I live here now, I'm supposed to be going there. That's where I resume every morning. That's our secretariat. We don't have any other secretariat. If he says it's their secretariat, why are they not there? We asked them to leave. They left quietly. Nobody.
I'm going to come to Mr. Anthony now. Mr. Anthony, regarding this matter of the secretariat.
All right. He's sorry. You know that it's our secretariat.
Yes, Mr. Tenebe.
I went to go and do a release.
Just a second.
Tell you, the chairman,
are you guys really listening
I want you people to disregard any release.
Gentlemen now, gentlemen.
Anthony, just a second, please.
Disregard it. I will tell you the reason why I say disregard any statement you see from Asue Ighodalo. There was a time he lied that he was kidnapped.
Who?
In Edo State.
The chairman of the PDP?
The chairman of the PDP. He lied that he was kidnapped. Asue Ighodalo and Godwin Obaseki brought up a lot of money to bail him out, to pay to the so-called kidnappers. They now discovered that it was a lie. After that, they placed a cost on him. And since that time, the guy has not been normal.
Mr. Tenebe,
so
can we?
PDP in Edo State
let's take a moment. Let's take a moment, Mr. Tenebe. Let's take a moment, Mr. Tenebe. I'd like to talk to Mr. Anthony now regarding, first off, if you'd like to reply to any of the things, very in summary, mostly, please, if you can, would really appreciate that, Anthony. And then also, let us know exactly where your party stands regarding who is supposed to be the resident of the secretariat. Let's find exactly what that genesis is and where it is now.
Let me say something. From his comments, you know who exactly is Google a tenancy agreement. When has a Google? I can go anywhere and put a location to anywhere.
We're looking exactly. That's what we're looking at.
The location of the APC secretariat, which is on the screen.
As his evidence. When someone starts to speak and uses Google as his evidence, you just know the level of thinking, the level of the capacity. We are talking about a tenancy agreement. Who paid the last rent? Who is in occupation of the property? You do not go to any property and oust people. That's what's called self-help. And it's actually reflective of the character of someone. I'll tell you, he has just defamed Tony Asbemi again. Mr. Jarret Tenebe already has a defamation problem with Dr. Asue Ighodalo. He will be served, if he hasn't been served last week, he's running away from service. He will be served this week. I can assure him that he will be served this week for defamation. And, you know, he doesn't understand the kind of people he's dealing with.
All right, Mr. Anthony, we're going to focus on the issue now, if you don't mind. Let's focus on the issue and leave the persons and personalities out.
He has just defamed the party chairman that you know what he just said now on your show? He just said to you that someone actually pretended that he was kidnapped. A man that was in audio for over 2 weeks was kidnapped last year. You know? in the same way he mentioned that Philip stole his wristwatch. I wonder how they resolve that issue right now. But let me go to the matter of the
tenancy
party secretariat. Now, and that's to show you the helplessness of the police against them. He mentioned that that thug was shooting, and he doesn't even understand that it's an indictment. They are the ones who are in power, who are supposed to provide security. That guy was shooting. How can we are the petitioners in the tribunal. How can we try to disrupt a tribunal that we are trying to use to recover our mandate? It is not possible. And by the way, they are the government in power. They control the police. They control security agencies. How did they allow someone to come within 5 meters of DSS office, within 5 meters of the Nigerian Police Command, and start shooting? And that person gets away. And he thinks it's an indictment on us. We are not in government. They are in government. They are the ones who should take account for the actions of that individual. And we're asking them to make, in fact, we are asking them to arrest this particular individual. He couldn't have gotten far. He has been identified by his body type. That same person we are saying is the suspect. Can be arrested today. But who is giving him protection? Who is hiding him away from the police? That's the question we all need to ask. You see, from all the comments and everything we have seen today on your show, it is clear who the clear aggressor is. And he has said tomorrow he's coming. I'm glad that we have this in evidence, and we are going to relay this to the chairman of the tribunal, that this is the same threat he's issuing again on live TV a day before our witnesses start coming up, that he's intimidating them, pre-intimidating them.
Gentlemen.
But again, like I said, we are not going to bow to such intimidation. We are not afraid of you, Mr. Jarret Tenebe. Nobody is afraid of you. Not me, not Anthony Ehilebo for the Ighodalo. We will never bow to intimidation.
Gentlemen.
As our evidence, as we try to prevent us from contending our evidence, and we have done that, our witnesses will come and give their testimony, and we'll give it in full. Please don't be shaking.
Gentlemen.
Nothing will stop that from happening.
Gentlemen, as we're having this conversation about the matter of the secretariat, thuggery and chaos between the two parties, there's one element that we're forgetting, and that is governance in this state. The continuous show of violence and chaos from both parties, whether or not one is instigating and the other is reacting, one thing is certain: it doesn't show a good light to Edo people. And it throws into balance peace and governance. And so I have to ask you, starting with you, Mr. Jarret, APC is now the ruling party both at federal and state level. What does this mean for the people of Edo State with this continual display from your end? Let's start with you.
Well, you know, I will first of all refer to the defamatory statements he made. I am waiting for Asue Ighodalo to serve whatever court processes he wants to serve. We are here to respond to him. When his lawyer wrote, my lawyer responded to him. And we have been waiting for him and still waiting for him. I'm sure the whole world is also aware about the 21 vehicles that are in his possession that he has not returned up till now. The former Attorney General was talking about that they harassed at the court. They traced him to court because he had some vehicles in his possession, which he has returned now. So I want to even ask him, if you are in possession of vehicles that were given to you, unlawfully given to you, and you refuse to return them, what is that? So that will be left for him to even say. Well, secondly, on the development, this is purely party. Most of the things that is happening is party. The governor belongs to the party, and the party presented him as the governor of the state, and today is the governor of the state. I am the one leading the party, and he is facing governance. And as I speak, as he came in, he flagged off 3 flyovers in Benin, which are ongoing, and roads are going on in my senatorial district, Edo North senatorial district, and his own senatorial district. Roads are going on. A lot of things is going on. He's not distracted. The governor is working. He has faced his governance. He's working. And he's delivering to the state. The state is happy. The state is aware. Edo State is aware that PDP
All right.
is not a good party.
We have to wrap up this conversation because we're pressed for time.
Gone, and PDP is gone.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's quickly.
Nobody is blocking anybody from coming to testify in court. But what we are saying is the people that are coming to testify are people that have been running since. They were declared wanted by the police. They have been running since. And the police have not been coming out to arrest them. And if we are not bringing them to court, we should be able to...
All right, Mr. Tenebe, we're out of time. Apologies, sir. We have to let...
Anthony.
Mr. Tenebe, you have to let us round up the show.
Because you have no case. They don't have any case. We know that you don't have any case.
Mr. Tenebe.
Let the courts decide whether they have a case or not. Mr. Tenebe, let the courts decide whether they have a case or not. We cannot pass out judgments until the courts decide.
To me, they don't have a case.
Okay.
All right, then. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Will you allow me to close at all?
They said we don't have a case. We say they don't have a case. So what I'm saying is, if you go and testify, even if they go to testify, by the time the person who testifies is coming out and we are there.
Can Mr. Tenebe allow me to close?
Anthony, please go ahead.
Police.
Anthony, please go ahead.
Okay, so I think what we've seen today is a clear manifestation of the character displayed by Mr. Jarret Tenebe, and it reflects as to what is happening. And I'll reply to you, please, but we are not...
Anthony, we're out of time. If you can make this a summary, please.
We have not responded. We are not violent. We are not... I represent Dr. Asue Ighodalo. He's not a violent, he's a peace-loving person. This is a man that has reached the epoch of he has been chairman of Sterling Bank, chairman of Nigerian Breweries. He will not associate himself with violence. He has carried himself with grace and candor. And we hope that Mr. Jarret Tenebe can learn a thing or two from this. And he can, pipe down and let them truly face governance. The people of Edo State are currently going through a lot. They protested 2 days ago about extortion, the release of thuggery. This thuggery was relegated in Edo State. It has come back. What you are seeing is a reflection of the characters that are now hovering around government. And this is not what we stand for in Edo State.
All right, then.
People want a peaceful place
Anthony Ehilebo,
and they can go on a path of prosperity.
Anthony Ehilebo and also Mr. Jarret Tenebe would like to say thank you very much for gracing our show and having this very heated, I must say, conversation.
And necessary as well.
Necessary,
we hope that
absolutely.
This will spark the way to eradicate thuggery in Edo State, given the violence it's seen in recent history.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Can we extract a commitment from Mr. Jarret?
Unfortunately,
Can we extract...
we will.
No, hang on, Anthony, you said?
I wish we could extract a commitment from Mr. Jarret that he will pipe down on the thugs and everything he carries around.
It was supposed to be political party to political party, not...
Mr. Jarret, I'm a senior chieftain of the People's Democratic Party.
Gentlemen, we have to go. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen, we're
Thank you
out
very
of
much,
time.
gentlemen. Thank you
so much. Thank you.